Hi everyone, I'm Bectec and welcome to another episode of The Council. Nice intro, right? I did well. Oh, sorry. So, Emily, George Washington, just told me that he saw Emily and my mother walk into Emily's room. Might not be Emily though, because we just found out that Emily's twin sister Emma is still alive. I'm pretty scared about what's going to happen next. I feel like there might be another moment where I have to save a life. You can hear voices. Okay, let's go.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Could be the twin. Knock at the door, try to open the door. Listen first.
I can't understand what she's saying.
Okay, just... You knocked last time, it didn't work, so just... I'm good at lockpicking.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick.
Yes, okay. Let's go next door and jump through the balcony. Yeah? Jump through the balcony. Like, you know what I'm saying. Let me in.
Damn it. It's closed.
Napoleon's in there, surely.
Seems like the key is still in the lock on the other side. That means I won't be able to pick it. Or I could do as I did the last time in the tower room.
magnet. Yeah. Okay. I thought I still had the magnet. Am I being stupid? I'm probably being stupid right now. Oh! Sword.
It's a beautiful weapon.
Nope.
A lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
I don't know what to frickin' do. I don't frickin' know. I hope I don't actually have to be quick. What do I do? What do I use, man?
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
Punch it. Pick the lock. Yes, you can. Oh my god, look at the points. Alright, let's try and force it first. Oh my god.
No way. It's too sturdy.
Guys, okay. I can't waste the points, man. I'm sorry, I need them for the argument. I think I'm stressing out a little bit more than I need to, but...
Damask blade.
Stab the door with the sword?
It's marked with the initials of
Nothing but visions of horror in my room, and he gets victory after
Who cares?
victory?
Shut up. Just shut up. You're really annoying me, man. I'm stressing out. Okay, you know what? I'm unpicking it. I'm sorry.
I have to get inside
Probably
Emily's
such
room
a
through
bad
the...
idea.
Shit! It's locked.
Yeah, just pick it. And just hop over. Wait, maybe there's something here I can get to give me some more points. Nope.
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this. What are you on about now?
It's the
I
twins.
should never have told.
Emily has indeed some powerful backers.
Oli, what are you doing?
Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen.
Is that my mum?
What on earth is... You... Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You pretty little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way! I am not Emma! Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make
Yes,
sure there's no
please.
doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival,
What was my job? Oh, what was it? I don't remember what my job was. What did you give me? The handkerchief.
you gave me something. I wasn't feeling very well, and you gave me something. What was it?
My handkerchief. And you even kept it. It was stained with your blood. Louis, I already told her. This is all a waste of time. I'm the one who told you.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
Hang on. Never mind. I don't know what I was saying. My arrival. I don't think her and I slept together on the first night. How did Mortimer welcome us? Okay, hang on. What can I use? Display immunities and vulnerabilities. Immunity, okay. What's this next skill use for? Oh, I'm an idiot. Who stayed with who? Okay, so I reckon her and I did not stay together on the first night. Obviously, they've been talking to each other about what's happened in the past few nights, but maybe she wasn't specific about what night we slept together. So let's do that.
Once at the manor, Sir Gregory introduced himself to us. Then we split up into two groups.
Yes. Oh,
What
okay,
group
never
was
mind.
I in?
Different
It
scenario.
won't work, Louis. She knows already. I told her. Shut up. I'm the one who told you. You stayed with President Washington and myself near the chimney because he was freezing and wanted to speak to you about your mother. I told you she knew.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
Yep.
On the first night,
I gotta get
we
this.
went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
My mum's wiggling. Did you guys see that? Oh, she's not dead. She's wiggling. She's not dead. Okay. Okay. On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll on the first night. Oh, that's awkward. I kind of don't remember what I did. Let's speak to the one behind then. Did we see each other? Did we speak? Okay, we didn't see each other on the first night. Not like that.
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
No, I don't
No,
think we did.
not after going up to bed. That doesn't prove a thing. I was the one who told you that. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it
No,
easy
no, no,
now.
no, no, no.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
Oh, I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Okay, hang on. immunities and vulnerabilities. None. These are both, like, neutral. How did you get past the Gorgon? Make her talk about the objects you found. There were a lot of objects. Oh, we'll talk about the objects. Oh, hang on. I know this is really stupid, but maybe she wouldn't have told her other sister how to get into the secret room, just what was in it, because that's less important, maybe. So let's do that.
Remember? How did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
Sword toward the Gorgon. Gorgon toward the shield. Shield toward the sword.
And?
Lantern toward the shield.
Oh.
Of course. I told her how to do it. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade.
No.
Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
Oh my gosh! Sure. Immunity. Okay, let's not do that. What did we talk about last night? I don't know. What did we talk about?
Last night, you came to me in my room. What exactly did we talk about?
We spoke briefly about your choices
Yes.
during the conference,
that
Louis.
was it.
What do you mean? Yes, Emma. It just so happens I didn't tell you everything. I never told you about this part.
Oh.
I hate you!
That's enough, both of you.
No, don't.
Now I know who the real Emily is.
Wait. No, it's this one. Maybe this is Emma and she slept with me. And that's why she's like, oh, you slut. She's upset that, she stole her man. I think it's the one opposite me that's the real Emily. That's why she called the other one a slut. Okay. Emily is opposite me.
It's
She
you,
was upset.
Emily.
No, Louis! She is manipulating you!
No, Emma.
Emma slept with
it's
me
her.
second
I
night.
know it. Despite all the trouble you've gone to put one over on me, I know it is her.
That's enough now, Emma. You little slut! Don't think you are going to get away with this so easily. You are going to stop your little game right now. Never! I am Duchess.
Don't shoot.
No!
Emily?
I am the Duchess.
But
You don't. Dear God, what have I done? See what you've done. See?
Louis?
Mother!
What on earth is...
Go away. You must go. Everyone is going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess, is everything all right?
Come on, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I am coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her. Please. Go. I'll cover you.
What? What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
Holy crap. Oh, that was tense. No freaking way. Yeah. I'm pretty certain that... Oh, crap. Walner's on the ground. You okay? Hang on, let me... Are you drunk or are you dead? Hang on. Can I do anything? Walner, wake up! He's not breathing.
Good God. They're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room. She isn't answering.
Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Okay, Mum, I'm coming. The maze is kind of creepy in the dark. Actually, I just thought of it now. Now that there's, I know this is probably really, really obvious, but now that there's, was 2 sisters and they were twins, right? And then we had the murdering of Elizabeth Adams, and according to the evidence, there was a small like a small hand that gripped the dagger, right? So I'm wondering if I was sleeping with Emily that night, and it was Emma who murdered Elizabeth with Peru. So maybe I thought it was Peru and my mum that murdered her. So it could have been Emma. I don't know if that's ever gonna come out. All right, Mummy, Mummy, are you okay? Shut.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You are the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational. I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
I'm going to say Mortimer and Elizabeth. Maybe not. I don't have those options. I'm going to say Mortimer and Home, just because Mortimer's the only one here that I actually think it is.
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
Oh.
No, even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
The paintings, they're dodgy. I'm gonna go Team Mum on this. Just because Mortimer has some dodgy stuff in his special secret room that didn't make any sense. And my heart's with Mum on this one. I have more to choose from. His secret study, property deeds. Yeah, the property deeds were really weird because they were backdated hundreds of years, wasn't it? Property deeds.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
I'm opening it.
Emily, what if I open the jar? Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
Why? What did it do? Let's talk about your secret study.
I went beyond the Nightmare Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
I winged it, actually.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel. I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents. Louis, I am proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
You taught me everything I know. Right. How did it all begin?
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him, or rather he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
I'm going to say home because there's a little bit of an age difference between Mortimer and Von Burchett. If I'm wrong, sue me. I'm sure that doesn't matter, but I'm going to say home.
Sir Gregory?
No, Mortimer, of course.
Okay.
He was a veritable mine of knowledge.
Oh, wait, this
I
was
showed
when
him
she
the
was
book,
20.
and he was able to decipher a few passages.
He still
We
looks
spent
a bit younger
several
than her,
months
though.
together studying the pages.
Yeah, hang on, but how old was he? That's my question.
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
Oh, he doesn't
No,
age.
he wasn't in that body.
Oh.
But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
I just want to say, if this turns into a situation where Mortimer is my dad, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to laugh so hard.
And you accepted.
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After
wouldn't have
that,
done.
I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
Oh yeah, why is that a big deal? Insist. Apparently that's not her immunity or vulnerability, but I'm gonna try anyways.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
There's a lot here, but I'm assuming I can ask them all, so let's start with Emma.
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. In order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it, I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing. And then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
So the murder, I believe the murder is from Emma and Peru, but Mum apparently experimented on this little girl.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
No, I don't think Mum killed her.
Do you know who killed her?
Absolutely not.
Okay, thanks, Mum.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Yeah, I don't care about this either. Okay.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He demands that the Spanish hand over Louisiana to France.
Oh, knowing him, it won't stop there. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Yeah, where's your hand?
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
There. That's why we are here.
Oh, my mum's hand. Oh. That's where it is. Oh, here we go. I protected one of the Hillsborough twins, so it doesn't tell me if it was Emily or not. I think it was Emily because the other one's like, oh, you slut. Like, why would you call someone a slut for sleeping with somebody twice? Because, I don't know. So I think she's like, oh, you slut. As in, like, oh, you slept with my man? Oh, hell no. That's all I got.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect.
And your hand.
So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Far out. This is going to be hard.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out
Can I
loud.
pause? She just said a demon can slip inside them at any moment. I slip inside people. I am a demon. I am Mortimer's son. For sure. Yeah. And that's why Holm knew that I was around. When he was like, oh, you better leave then. Nah. I'm a demon.
Famous cross of Clement III. Perfect. One key found. So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it. An armillary sphere.
Ooh.
Perfect. That will save me some time.
Yes, because I don't need to speak to
Walter
Walter
isn't going
anymore.
to realize it right away.
Oh, I'm in Walner's room. Okay. Let's leave. Whose room's this? Is this a tower room?
Ah, Louis, glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters.
Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish 2 different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain there must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Okay. He's cute though. I'll give him points.
Ah, I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair. Volner hinted that he found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
Delighted to have helped,
Why is it so
but
dark?
I still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other later in that case.
Wasted enough time. The Bible.
Yeah, the Bible.
The Bible's still there.
Calm, Louis. Look. Someone's clearly drawn a
he's so
fork in the
behind.
dust. I have a clue.
He's going to be disappointed when he sees the Bible's disappeared.
Well, I'm not putting it back. I'm leaving. Bye, George. Have fun. So when I was in this room, I think it's called the Tower Room, I filmed this puzzle for about an hour because I just couldn't figure it out. Oh, it was so funny. But let's just say, if I were to make these videos and not cut out all the bullshit, like all the me just not knowing what the hell I'm doing, yeah, it took me at least an hour to figure out this puzzle in this room. So I had to do a lot of editing just to take that out and still have it make sense. Oh, and I forgot what I was doing. Mortimer's office. Mortimer. Are the nails here? Yeah.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
Let's go. Let's sew Mum's hand back on.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead. Impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
Oh, there's a book? Oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay. Oh, no, that's the items I brought with me.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. These towns have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus.
What the hell, man? What did you choose, Mum?
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Chapter 24, verse 3. But when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly 2 men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground. But the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he told you while he was still with you in Galilee."
I don't know why, but that stands out for me.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth.
Yeah, this one.
He appeared with a halo above his head.
Okay, and it was... Is there no... Oh my god, there's no 24. It's 24 verse 3. Oh no, what's 24 in Roman numerals? That one? Got it! Mum.
It works.
I hadn't seen those other wheels. But I don't know, I find this theme too close to the one that I used.
Put in your hand. No.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels.
Looks like some of them can't be connected with the other wheels. Okay, so this might be product of elimination. Maybe.
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
So the second letter, the number means a date, the letter means a month. Nazareth.
Chapter 24,
This
verse
is where he
3.
came back.
Jesus rose from the dead
Yeah.
on the 14th of Nisan,
In Nazareth.
3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
Okay, is there a symbol with a halo? No, that's what he was, the crown he was wearing when he was crucified. That's not a halo. Oh, sorry, January, April, May. So that's actually August. Okay, keep going. There. I think the symbols are right. I think the date is right. Now we just need to go for the moon. None of these coordinates are what I'm after. I'm not losing my hand. I refuse. I'm going to figure this out. After I have a drink. I'm gonna get my hand chopped off. I know it. You're gonna hate me, but I'm literally just... I can't figure it out. I know. I'm so embarrassed. But I'm not... I just can't do it. So I've kind of just taken a logical guess. And I'm gonna stick my hand in. I'm gonna do it.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck.
Pull the lever, take out your arm. I'm doing it. I'm gonna lose my arm, guys. I know it. I can't figure it out. Okay guys, I just chopped my arm off. I couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't. So I took like an estimated guess. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. But I suppose we're gonna see how that's gonna impact the game from here on. Anyways. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.